Good morning, everybody. In today's video, we're gonna walk up that hill up there into the forest and see what we can find back in these woods. I've got the dogs in the van. Matt's doing his tinkering because I didn't want to take them with me when I'm walking up into the forest here. I just want to concentrate on videoing because we're gonna walk into the forest here and just kind of take a look around. And if I don't have dogs to take care of, it's so much easier. All right, let's go. So you can see up this ridge here, there's a little entrance to the forest. So we're gonna go up there and we're gonna see what's up there. This is our last day here at this campsite, and I've always wanted to go walk up here and take you guys along with me to see what is up there and to show you guys. So yeah, since it's our last day, now we should go for a little stroll. All right, let's go see what's back here. It looks like it's an old four-wheeler trail that just goes up further into the forest here. Now we are 6,000 feet up, and you can definitely tell when walking that you are at a higher altitude because it's not as easy to breathe. Now, a year ago or so, I used to smoke. I smoked for about a year. And I smoked back in the military too, but so that shouldn't be affecting me now because I haven't smoked in a very long time. But wow, take a look. Yeah, it's a four-wheeler trail. And it goes through this area. You know what I'm going to do before I go further? I'm going to head back to the van and I'm going to grab my protection device that goes pew pew, and we're going to put it on my belt, and we're going to come back to the same exact spot, turn the camera back on, and keep walking. All right, we're back, and I'm fully armed for safety in case there's wolves, bears. I also took my sweatshirt off because the temperature's starting to warm up. In the mornings here, it's quite cold because we're so high up. There's still snow up here. I'll show you that at the end of this video. But I'm just looking for bear tracks, moose tracks, and things like that. I'm seeing four-wheeler tracks. But yeah, it's usually like in the high 50s, low 60s in the morning. And then it gets to about 70, maybe 75 during the day. And it's starting to warm up right now. This is clearing up. Take a look. Here's a tree that fell down right here. Let's go under it. Wow. As you can see, it's clearing up and we're starting a descent. But that's the other side of this. Yeah, I thought I'd take you guys for a walk today. We'll do something a little different. And we'll walk through the forest and just see what's... Oh, wow. Here's a cliff where it goes all the way down into that ravine right down there. And this is the rest of my view. Our view is right there. You can see there's a Forest Service road. See if I can zoom into it. It's a Forest Service road right there on that mountain. So we are in the Rocky Mountains. That's where we're at right now in Idaho. And we're completely surrounded by mountains. I'm going to throw up a shot right here on the screen. And you could see that where we're at now, and that's Canada right above us. It doesn't look like there's any towns in between where we're at and Canada. That's a pretty sight right there. The sun coming over the top of these Christmas trees. Not even, I forget, spruce? Is that what they're called? Spruce trees? Just can hear nature like crazy out here. I think this is where the trail ends. So yeah, this is where the trail ends for me anyway. As you could see, it just stops. There's a big log underneath there, and it doesn't look like this trail used to go further. Maybe it did way back in the day, but it looks like these new trees are about 10 years old or so. These little trees like this right here. So we're going to walk all the way through and back and see if we can find another trailhead. See you in the next clip. All right, as you can see, we just got outside of that entrance where we were just at. And back there is the van somewhere right over there. And we're going to get up on top of this ridge up here. There's four-wheeler trails that go up there. So we're gonna walk up there and see what's up there. All right, we're up here now. This is where, on the other side of that ridge is where we were just a second ago. And now I've walked all the way up through here and I'm pretty winded. And there is a pretty steep four-wheeler trail. Right here, it's not steep. But over that ledge, it gets pretty steep. All right, let's just keep it real. I'm out of shape. I used to be in really good shape as a cyclist. I could have ran up these hills 20 times and be just as winded as I am now. So we're gonna incorporate more of these nature walks and discoveries of what's back in these forests. More now on this channel than before. There wasn't any before. For two main reasons. The first main reason is to bring you guys along and show you something that you would never see, which is what's back inside forests like this. You never know what we're gonna run into. And the second reason why is so I can get this old body back in shape a little bit. I'm not in terrible shape, but I'm definitely not in good shape. Take a look at this. All right, this looks like a trailhead. So we're gonna walk up that trailhead and take you guys there to see what's up there. All right. Doesn't look like it's too much of a trailhead. If I can squeeze through these trees. Yeah, no trailhead. That's disappointing. Let's go back out. And take a look just along this ridge line. Might run into something. You never know. A lot of work's been done up here. I'm not sure what for. Maybe it's for habitat. I have no idea. I'm always looking on the ground for snakes. Because there are snake holes, like this one right here. There's a snake hole right there. So I'm always looking around the ground for snakes. I'm not worried about rattler snakes because you're gonna hear them. They're a million times more afraid of you than you are of them. That's why they have that thing on their tail, that rattler. That tells other living things like myself, hey, I'm here, I'm afraid of you, you're gonna come near me, I'm gonna bite you. Other snakes, they don't have that. They will just bite you without any warning. So yeah, I'm always keeping an eye out, not only for snakes, badgers as well. You will hear badgers, they're very loud. But also other predators, wolves, and things like that. That's the road we came in on. And you can see they've done a lot of logging up here, not recently, and they tore up this whole area. Could be for recreation. It could be to maintain the forest. You can see that there's new trees here that are starting to grow. I'm not sure what these are. I'm gonna have to look it up, but for some reason, I think they're poisonous. What are they called? Can't remember what they're called, but a camper down in Oregon saw these, or said that there's something like these that she's like, don't go near them, they're poisonous. And she described them and they look like this, so they may be those, but I'm gonna have to look it up. But for now, I'll just stay away from them. All right, we're going back down this very steep cliff here. While I'm trying not to fall. If I do, I'm not taking that out of the video. I'll show you. All right, I think we're past the danger spot there of me falling anyway. All right, we're gonna go across the street from We're gonna go across the road from where we're parked to this other, looks like dispersed camping spot right here, and see if there's any trailheads on the other side. I don't think there is, but when I took Bella and Barrett for a walk, Bella got pretty interested in this area back here. She, when I was walking down the road, she made a beeline straight for this area. And she walked back here. I got her back, but she walked back here because she was interested. So now I'm interested. And I'm sure you are too. Let's take a look. Wow. This has definitely been tilled by something. I don't see any trailheads though. This is one great thing about having a gimbal camera, is I can take you on walks like this and it's not shaky. If I was using a cell phone, it would be shaky. But it looks like there's an old creek bed maybe? No, I think this is just all overgrowth and torn up and then shoveled down in this area. Let's walk down here. This is really steep. Let's walk down here and see what's down here. I hear four-wheelers coming our way. Yeah, there's no way to get through unless I would be really going through the thicket. Oh, this is steep. Oh, this is so steep. All right. So we're back up. I hear that four-wheeler or that off-road vehicle. He should be coming up. Yep, I hear him. There are a lot of recreational four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motocross bikes, enduro bikes out here. Ray from Vanlife Rocks, if you're watching, when you get your enduro bike, this is the place to go right here. He's coming up. We're actually going to hide on the other side of this tree line and record him driving through. He's not going to see us. Little cloak and dagger there. They never even saw me. Just being a kid, that's all I'm doing. All right, so that wasn't a huge, awesome nature walk, but it was a very good one because you guys got something to see today that you will never see, unless there may be a small percentage of you watching that will actually come to this exact spot and walk in the same spot that I have. But I would say you would do that now because I've been here and you want to live the same thing that I lived. But if I never would have put this video up, then you never would have saw what's in those woods back here and here. I know it's not extremely interesting, but it's interesting enough. That's what I would watch. And that's what I do watch on YouTube. So I'm going to bring more of that to you. Sorry I'm out of breath. We're going to fix that. We're going to get in better shape and go on more nature walks like this one, especially in Arizona. A lot of ghost towns down there. All right, guys. Thanks for coming along for this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Come along with us throughout this country. If you guys don't know, if you're new, I live in that van. I have 2 dogs. And we travel this entire country being a YouTuber, bringing you those videos. All right, guys, we're out of here. See you on the next one.